Please follow lockdown procedures. This building has been placed in lockdown. Please follow lockdown.
Yes. 2 male individuals with one of our female students. Student taken by the father. One of the suspects is the father of the vehicle's already heading west. No casualties on scene, but KHS is already initiating our lockdown. Copy that. We're just waiting for DPS to report to the scene and we're gonna hand them over the incident command. My name is Firefighter Robert Mujica. I am the DFEM's Public Information Officer. Today we had our Konfitma exercise. As you can see behind me, we have our Hazmat team from DFEM setting up, along with our 94 CST from Guam. They're also setting up. What's going to happen now is we're going to do entry into this building, and they're going to sweep for a chemical or biological chemical compound. What led up to this was this morning at around 09:30. There was a call out of Cagman High School that a male individual came in and took his daughter, and he brought her to this site, the Cagman Juvenile Detention Center, and he had her, held her as hostage, and then when he held her as hostage, he had also other shooters with him. He did make demands. I believe the hostage situation or the hostage negotiator spent about an hour on the phone with the father of the daughter. His demands were met. There's two, I believe, customs officers that approached the door and did place the demands in front of the door for the father and the daughter, and also the people that are with him. Shortly after the daughter and father got the items, that is when the RRT, the Rapid Response Team, did their entry, and they were able to subdue the father and also his accomplice. Unfortunately, though, the daughter did become unconscious after the raid. I believe it was either from the shock or from the wounds she sustained from her father and the accomplice. And when RRT did make their entry, they were able to find out that there was some items in this building that are leading to a possible terrorist threat or chemical and biological compounds. Like I said earlier, the DFEM's Hazmat team will be suiting up along with our 94 CSC partners, and we will do not a raid, but we will conduct search throughout this building to see if there's any more compounds or any more information that can lead to potential terrorist threats for the island.
Today we're here at the CHCC main campus at Lower Navy Hill during Konfitma 2024. We received a call earlier this morning in regards to some contamination up in Cagman, and there were some people that were affected by it. In order to seek treatment, we actually have to set up a decon area here at CHCC to prevent from any types of contamination going into the hospital itself. So we've received what we call 1 green, 3 yellow, and 1 red categorized patients from the site. Upon receiving these patients, they all go through they go through screening dependent on the level of contamination. So by receiving them on the front end, they've been recategorized. Different treatment sites have been identified. So once decontamination is completed and vitals have been checked, they will be going to those designated areas, which are spread out through the hospital once again. Again, this is to ensure that we do not affect those that are inpatient or receiving through the ER, and that these patients are treated just the same way, ensuring the safety of everybody else around them, including staff and other patients.
Good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Mel Palarca from Guam. Commander for the 94th Civil Support Team, responsible for the hazardous material identification, assessment, advising law enforcement, and assisting the law enforcement. We're here in Saipan right now for exercise Konfitma 2024, and right now we're called to an incident site that has a possible chemical biological hazards. We're here with Defense Hazmat. We're going to do a joint entry and try to find out what's cooking in there. And the overall intent is to get the incident commander enough information so they can make their decisions and hopefully close the site down. But right now we haven't identified anything. We had an explosion, people injured, but nothing on the chemical or biological side. And hopefully after the first entry we have some good luck.
Hi, I'm Major Marshall McCarty. I'm the Physician Assistant with the 54th Civil Support Team. We're here training with the 94th Civil Support Team, that's Guam, in Saipan for Konfitma. So we just recently did a sync with them at their exercise, and now we're at the second location to conduct entry into a building with an unknown hazard with our survey team. And so our team will get into level A suits, going down range with our equipment detectors to monitor air, and once they get to the target location, they will recon the site to determine the extent of the building and any unknown hazards or lab setups inside. And once they've conducted a thorough recon of the building and everything inside, they will begin site characterization to determine what the threat is, to the best of our knowledge and our equipment. And using that information, we can provide the incident commander with better information to make decisions about safety for the surrounding population and any simulated casualties that we have for the exercise. And then once they've completed that, they'll return and we'll consolidate that information to make as good information for the incident commander.
My name is Firefighter 3, Robert Mojica. I am the DFAM's Public Information Officer. Today behind me you see our CUC chlorine facility. So today's scenario is there is a possible chlorine leak in the storage facility. At 0759 this morning, an individual called dispatch saying that that there was a possible leak in the core facility. And at 0800, dispatch called Forestry 2, Engine 2, and also Foxtrot 20, who is our shift commander for the day. That'll be Captain Clinton Racket. Dispatched them, informing them of the situation. At 8:15, all the units drove to the scene and arrived here at this location. And you can see behind me we have our Seaburn truck and we have our hazmat guys on scene along with the partners of CUC and I believe also BCQ. What's going to be happening next is everyone's going to be suiting up. We're going to have a 2-man entry team. They're going to be heading inside the facility to see where the leak is actually coming from, and if they need to put a cap on said chlorine cylinder. That's what's going to happen today.